Of all those waters and coffees I started with yesterday, let's see what I have left. That's right. Nothing but a single double shot. That's right, guys. Out of that entire case of water and coffee that I put in the cooler last night, I drank every single can of water. That's just how hot it was yesterday. I finished the final can on my drive back to the camper last night, and only took a bathroom break one time. That's just how blazing hot it was. Anyway, it is now about 11:15 in the morning on Sunday, August the 18th, 2019. Once there lived a creative soul just outside of Atlanta. He had a good job but never fit in. He had a big apartment, but it cost him a limb. So one day he packed it all up and threw it into storage, hit the open road, and became a traveling caricaturist. Now he lives in a camper and travels all the time. He works at fairs and festivals. For the price of a single click, you can join the ride. Also, don't forget to ring that bell icon. I really wish I could hang around in Alabama for a little bit longer, go see the Muscle Shoals, what do they call that, the Hall of Fame, Country Music Hall of Fame. But unfortunately, the Appalachian Fair setup day is tomorrow, so I've got to start heading back. Right as you come in the entrance, first off, the speed limit sign it's zip tied to the bottom of this sign, and it's one of those chloroplast plastic jobs there. Very official, 10 mile an hour speed limit. And also the crossing sign that is covered in dings that looks like it came from perhaps a .22 caliber rifle or at least a good powerful pellet gun. All covered in that. And this appears to be a crossing sign for, I don't know, wildebeest, moose, elk, bison? Bison maybe? What is that thing? Whatever this thing is, it's definitely not even really around here. That is the chicken coop with the curtains tied up right there. Handmade Coca-Cola sign, because you can't have a rustic old cattle barn without a Coca-Cola sign, even if it's not an official one. And then we've got a big old giant elephant ears with carved sandstone faces and whatnot. Inside of this shack is the chainsaw carver that I just talked to. He does actually a lot more chisel than chainsaw. That's why his carvings are so detailed. And then we come to the office, the camp office, with sunflowers that have reached their peak and they are now drying out. And you can actually see the actual sunflowers poking out right here. Whenever you get those sunflower packs from the gas station, you pop open those little seedlings. This is where they come from, right here. This is what they look like before they're dry roasted and salted out of one of these. And then going towards the camp office door, we got gourds. Gourds hanging off of a support cable going to a power line. A whole garden, vine of gourds. And so there's some that just came off. Right, come on, focus. Why is it having a hard time focusing? There's some that just came off right there. This is the way they look like after they've sat and dried for a while. Ready to be hollowed out and made into birdhouses or vases or whatever else you want to do with gourds. It's amazing something like this is not able to be eaten. It looks so edible. Inside the gift shop, they've even got really nicely made 1 and 2 collar silkscreen t-shirts. Some of these say Rattlesnake Saloon. It's because right here on the property there's a really nice looking saloon that is, or some people just call it the restaurant. It's down a path. I'll show you that in a little while. But yeah, this little camp office here, they've got all the amenities, including ice creams and coffees. And I wanted to show you some of these cow bones that have country scenes drawn on them. Here, can I see one of those real quick? Well, that's a rib there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So this is a rib. And there is a local artist that does this. Look at that, all entirely hand done, right there. And it continues around to the back. Now, how long do you think it probably took somebody to do that? I'm guessing at the least the better part of an hour. And the price on it is $30. So this is a case of an artist not completely understanding the value of their own work. Something like that should go for at least $50. Here we go. This is a pelvis bone. Is that what this is?
Shoulder bone.
A shoulder. Okay. Look at that. Has a folk art look to it, but actually a lot more polished than that. And the outside of it too it feels like it's got a clear coat on it. So the finishing work on this is just really nicely done. This piece been cut off very cleanly, and then it's set, you know, this side where you can actually just stand it on the end of it like that. Huh. And the price on this one, $35. Wow. That's a very humble artist right there. Some of you might remember last year at the end of the Watermelon Festival, I ended it out by falling backwards into a pool. Well, here is that pool now, not open, and you can see some of the charred wood from the deck there. And then this open area where the camp office used to be. There was a camp office here with the laundry room and all that nice stuff. They had a fire last month in the middle of July, and they don't really know exactly what caused it. They were, according to the fire marshal, it was a bunch of dust and hair that had gotten into the fan underneath the refrigerator, got hot enough to cause sparks, and somehow that started the fire. At any rate, they are recovering okay, but that has also cut off electricity to these really kitschy looking silos. These are the lodges. Well, those two are, and well, that one is, I should say. This one right here is the bathroom. So I'm going to show those to you guys. Oh wait, that one's locked. Must be somebody in there. Okay. Like I said, the power is cut off, so it's a little bit dark in here. But yeah, inside the silo, we got a bathroom here. Water still works, but the hot water is turned off because electricity is cut for now. And let's see here. Right, the lodges are not in use because of the electricity being cut off as well. But I think you guys would like to see the inside anyway. This is the inside of one of those silo lodges. I don't know how much the price is per night, and I've never been up the stairs. There's a second floor. It feels like prying to go up there, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, and look at this. It comes with a DVD player, a LCD screen, and a little bank of DVDs there. So, and you can kind of see right there, that building is singed where the fire tried to get off that way. They're recovering okay, and they moved the fair office over to the carving gallery. And so they're bouncing back all right, but these guys are some really nice people, and if you do want to do something to help them out, best thing you can do is to rent a night or two at one of these lodges, or come out here and stay at one of their little water electricity camper stations. Only $25 a night on that. I do know about that. Out here in this area, you can get to the Huntsville Space Center pretty easy. There's tons of canyons and stuff, state parks around here to go to. So if you wanted a little out-of-the-way area to spend a vacation, and you wanted to help these nice people out after their fire last month, that would be a good way to do it. All right, so now I'm going to go on down to the saloon, because I keep hearing that it looks really cool. So let's find out. All right, here is the trailhead to the saloon, and you can see there's a few rules before you head down there. If you wanted to drive down there, you could that way, or you can walk down the stairs this way. That's the way I am going to go. Oh my goodness, now I am totally seeing why there are t-shirts for this saloon and a gift shop and everything. It's built under a rock overhang. And look, there's a dining balcony up there. Oh my goodness, I believe what I have just stumbled on can be described as a hidden gem. A shiny, beautiful, backwoods, rustic cave saloon restaurant. Beautiful, beautiful little hidden gem. Just look at this. Look at that. You've got water coming off of this right here. Like a natural spring up there. It's falling down in this little decorative pool and then running down into their lake over there. With this little hand-painted sign that says slippery when wet right there. Oh my god. And look, they got a sound stage. I think they're doing some live music tonight. Right there. It probably sounds really good with the acoustics against this rock. I'm betting. Look at this. Old batwing doors. Oh, okay, that one came back and hit my hand. The spring's a little stronger than I thought. Wow. Look at that. You can look right into the kitchen and see them making your nachos and stuff in there. That is really cool. All right, now let's see if we can figure out how to get up there to that dining area up on the top. And here's the access. I just figured it out, right under those stairs that I just came down. Instead of going down the rest of the path, continue along here. There it is. Look at that. There's like little lights along the cable fence there. Oh, what a dining experience. To be able to get your food or drinks and just come up here. And then you have this. This is your view from up here. Look at that, all the chairs that are just kind of sat, pointing outward towards the view. Oh, this is awesome. And here we go. This is the top of that natural spring. It goes even further up there. Hits here. They've got some kind of barricade made to direct the water right to that little trough that they want it to fall into right there. There's the top of the saloon over there. I wonder if they can actually drink this water. I'll bet if it comes from a natural spring, there's no reason you couldn't. Oh man, doesn't that make a pretty picture right there too? There's a dining area, a lower dining area, and then these vines, dried vines, just kind of cascading off the side as though they were a waterfall that got frozen into place. A vine waterfall froze into place. And then a real waterfall right next to it. I'm flabbergasted. I stayed out here last year for 3 days. Didn't even know this was here. Didn't know this was right next to me.
Oh, we told them.
Oh, look at that.
You're doing good.
They're doing it. He got through it. There you go.
Well, we haven't got to the hole yet.
I had to see the other horse go first. Oh, now they don't want to go down the hill now.
And see that metal there?
Yeah. They're scared of the metal?
Yeah. Any kind of thing that's new.
He ain't been down there about 100
There
times.
was a woman this time.
You can do it. It's okay.
Come on now. Come on. Stop bulking.
Probably have to turn them around or something. See that?
You had to walk him around the metal. Oh.
Yeah.
He doesn't like going down that hill.
And
The chainsaw carvings that I showed in the gallery yesterday, as it turns out, are not chainsaw carvings. Only the broad strokes are done by chainsaw, and the fine work is done by chisel and Dremel and all kinds of stuff like that. This is Gabriel here. He doesn't like being thought of as a chainsaw carver, right? It's a little more fine artwork than that.
Right.
And so this is Gabriel and Robin. And if you were interested in their artwork, this is their contact information. They're not real into the whole computer thing, but there's their phone number. And okay, so there's a phone number and an email address. There's not even really a Facebook page to go look at the artwork, but you know, just go back and look at the video from yesterday when I walked around the gallery. You'll see the caliber of stuff that they do. And they are actually not part of the family out here. They showed up about 6 years ago, traveling nomads, doing fine art festivals and shows around the area. But they liked it here so much, eventually the owners gave them what would you call that? A studio?
It's a gallery.
A studio, a workshop studio. It's and a gallery. So it's just another reason to come out here to see the Rattlesnake Saloon and the Seven Springs Lodge and campground, all that area. Just finding out they have a Frontier Days in April as well. It's about 1 o'clock now, and me and Nestor are finally heading off to the next one, which is going to be the Appalachian Fair in Gray, Tennessee. Setup starts tomorrow. Actually, the whole thing starts tomorrow at about 5 o'clock. At any rate, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one done. I didn't think I was going to take this much time, or that it would even be worth taking this much time to do a walk around the Rattlesnake Saloon and the Seven Springs Campground, but I was wrong. It was definitely worth it. Very interesting. And if you guys have enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to indicate so by hitting that thumbs up like button. Leave something down in the comment section, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon until it turns black. And I look forward to seeing you in the next update. Appalachian Fair. I look forward to seeing you there.